This is Electrolux Lad here at the Electrolux Lad shop, and I have something to review. This is my Ridgid WD 12,000 wet dry vacuum. The thing is, I don't know if you know this or not, but Ridgid has been making some of the best shop vacs, and this one I just got done with the demolition job with it. As you can tell, it's pretty dirty, and it's been sucking up sawdust, all kinds of things. We've been demoing and doing all kinds of things, and it's now finally, it has been a total of 6 months since I've owned it, but I've had another one in the past, and I still have it in there. It works phenomenally still. It's a workhorse, and how do I put it? If you're gonna buy a utility vacuum, I would recommend them. They make very good products, Ridgid plumbing wrenches, and I've had, their things, but this is their shop vac, and personally, you can't go wrong with it. It's been reliable, it's cleaned up sawdust, you name it, it's sucked it up. I can't complain about it, I can't. If you are in the vicinity of looking for a shop vac, this is the brand I would get. This is a 16-year-old shop vac almost. Their newer ones look like this. It's kind of hidden up. That was the generation after. That's a pretty good one too. But I still like the older generation of them. For some odd reason, these older ones just are built like a tank. I really recommend them. This one has been through quite a bit. I've used it so far. I've used it pretty much almost every day since I've owned it. You just can't go wrong with them. So if you're in the vicinity of looking for a new Ridgid shop vac or a vacuum to replace a crappy vacuum, this is the one I would get. I mean, you can't go wrong with it. It's a workhorse, and I always recommend you get a 12-gallon shop vac. It's perfect size. You can do big jobs, little jobs. It fits pretty much about anywhere, and it is the most versatile tool. Another thing I would actually recommend if you're going to buy one of these is actually add a floor brush to it, and actually add one of these dusting brushes. So that actually is worth their value. It just makes it a lot easier to clean up stuff. I am missing my little regulator, the blower thing on the back, but that doesn't matter to me. What really matters is that the fact this thing is just the most robust shop vac I've ever owned, and I gotta recommend them. Hands up to Ridgid. Thank you, Ridgid, for making a great vacuum. It's paid for itself. It's a great tool.